Welcome to the second video in the series of functions as abstractions of code. In the first video, we created a very simple non-abstracted program where we have non-abstracted code that does a specific task, namely that of prompting the user to enter a value for x, converting it into an integer, and then storing the result in the global variable x, and then printing out that value. In this program, we will abstract the code for inputting the value of x into a parameterless procedure. First, we'll save as function1. So we'll abstract or hide the code for the input by producing a parameterless procedure called getX. In Python, we do this by starting with the reserved word def. We then get the procedure name, getX, and open and close parentheses. Notice there's nothing inside the brackets because at this stage we're not using any parameters. Notice that Python expects the code at this point to be indented. If I press delete, the code will jump up. So the code x equals int input has now been abstracted and is inside or hidden inside the procedure getX. Because of the mechanisms within Python, the only way for this variable to be advertised to the outside world of the program is through the use of the global directive. So as the first line of the procedure, I need to add the directive global x. If I save the program, let's verify that it in fact works. We get an error, and the reason we get an error is because x is not defined, because we've not yet called our procedure getX. You see, the code that did the job of inputting the value into x has not been called by the main program. So to do this, we simply call the procedure getX with its empty parentheses, save the program, try and run it again, and the program, as you can see, now works as intended. So this is what we call a parameterless procedure, and it's the most simplest form of procedural abstraction that you can do in Python.